Alright, Shalom. This is YAHAWAH with the GMS Dallas camp. Okay, first off, I want to give all praises to Yahawah, SHAM, YAHAWASHI, SHAM, QADASH. Alright, double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone who teach and rule well. And salutations to the ATHAM scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, keeping this word in truth and sincerity. Man, I just want to go into a quick topic. Going into, the condition we in, of course, we in slavery. It might not seem like it to the average person, but in reality, man, we in slavery. If you really think about it, think about the things that you do in your daily life. When it comes to your job, when you come home, the way you're able to walk around and do things. We in captivity, man. We in captivity of the so-called white man. The biblical Edomites. Alright? Because, if you pay attention to what's going on, who's ruling the world right now? Who's in power? Who has all the privileges? Who's able to do whatever the hell they want without any consequences? Like, for real. Like, without sugarcoating it, without thinking about, like, just be honest. Who is ruling the world right now? It's these white people, man. They in control right now. They on the top. They ruling right now. And there ain't shit we could do about it. That's why we need YAHAWASHI to come back. That's why we do these things. That's why we go out and the highways and byways. That's why when we do things that's not right, we feel convicted in our spirit, man. That's why we in our heads, we think about things. When we wake up, we think about scriptures. Everything that you do, man, should I be doing this? Lord willing, the Most High has mercy on me. I'm wicked. YAHAWASHI, show me mercy. That's why we believe in these things, man. That's why we fear. We have that fear of the Most High, man. Esau's in power, and he's got us in a captivity far beyond what we can comprehend, so to speak. Because, for example, people don't know that they're slaves. People think that, yeah, we're in America, we have freedom, we can do whatever, we can go to the club, we can drink beer, we can get a good job. But in reality, you really can't prosper in this world if you're an Israelite. Man, Salakia, I'm going on, but I really wanted to make this video about that recompense that Esau's gonna receive, because we in slavery right now. But hey, he's gonna come back upon him, man. That sword's gonna fall on him, come back and fall on him, man, because it was prophesied that we gonna put not only Esau but these other nations in captivity as well, man. I'm gonna read this. Alright, for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel, right? Because Israel was his chosen from the beginning, and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them. Them strangers being them Israelite foreigners, them Gentiles, them Israelites that go around calling themselves Gentiles. Alright, they Israelites. Just to make a point on that, they're Israelites. They're not no heathen nations. They Israelites. Alright, join with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for the servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors, man. Hey, and who's oppressing us right now? So-called white man. Look at the news, man. It's simple. It's not hard. It's not nothing that's hidden. Who's going getting shot up? Who's getting benefits for shooting them? You see Israelites getting shot up in the streets, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Look what happened to those Native Americans with that pipeline. Issachar right now getting persecuted as hell. Talking about like we gonna send you back to Mexico and shit like that. You know, y'all illegals and all this other bullshit. Even though Texas was originally a part of Mexico, until Esau came over here and took that shit. Like really, if you think about it, it's just they took that shit because they wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Really, there was a reason behind it when it comes to slavery, because they were trying to at that time they were trying to abolish slavery, and they didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Santa Anna, during the time of the Alamo, he didn't believe in slavery. You know, and then Esau took over there. You know, brought down Santa Anna and made him look like he was the worst person in the world. Even though in the Mexico he was a hero, because he didn't like slavery. He was trying to abolish slavery. But Esau, Samuel Jackson, all of them, or not Samuel Salakia, man. I don't know why I said that, but you know, David Crockett and all them, Bowie, all them, they all were for slavery, and they wanted it. All right, but you know, they demonized Santa Anna, man. He was a hero. But it's you know, it's just little examples like that, like damn, like this motherfucker is the devil, man. He got us in slavery. It don't matter if we not in physical iron chains and you know what I'm saying, and a yoke of iron around our necks. Like we in slavery. You got a social security card, you got a birth certificate, you know. If you have to have an ID of some sort, driver's license, you gotta have you know what I'm saying, things like that, man. You in slavery. But it's gonna come a day, like we just read in Isaiah chapter 14, that the Most High is gonna turn that around, man. It's called a paradigm shift, to where things are gonna be turned upside down, to where we gonna be the ones ruling, and Esau is gonna be the one in slavery, because it was prophesied, man. And if you read these scriptures and you really truly believe, then you should believe that prophecy, man, because it's also mentioned in Psalms chapter 2, right? It says, I'm gonna start at verse 7. Oh, actually, I'm gonna start from the top. Fuck it. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord, against his anointed, saying, right? And that's happening today with Esau. Let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision, man. So the Most High has Esau in derision, having them thinking that they actually gonna prevail. You know what I'm saying? Verse 5, then shall he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex them in his sore pleasure. Yet have I set my king upon the holy hill of Zion. I will declare the decree. The Lord has said unto me, thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee, man. And that's talking about YAHAWASHI. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Man, so we gonna possess these, man. These heathen were given unto us as an inheritance. Salakia. You know what I'm saying? And the uttermost parts of the earth for our possession, right? Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel, man. So we gonna rule over these heathen with an iron fist, man. We gonna have them on the subjection. If they go off, if they don't listen to what we telling them, you know, because they gonna have to follow after our tradition, well, I guess you could say traditions And after all, what we, after the how we had to follow under their rule and worship their gods, but they gonna have to worship our God, YAHAWASHI, man. They gonna be under our subjection, right? So that's a part of it. Okay, they gonna rule with the iron fist, man. Be wise, not ye therefore, or ye kings, be instructed, ye judges of the earth. You all right? Yeah, we're gonna be judges, man. Lord willing, we those men, man. We gonna be judging these other nations. Serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling, man. And that's ultimately what we gotta do, man. We gotta fear the Most High, YAHAWASHI. All right, because it also says in Revelations 13:9, I believe. Make sure I'm not. Starting at verse 9. But the point is verse 10. He that leadeth in captivity shall go into captivity, and he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints, man, and that's true. That's what we have faith and we hope for, man. That the nation of Edom, along with these other nations, will be brought down and put in captivity, man. Because under this rulership, man, look, you can see the condition that the earth is in. You know what I'm saying? You can see everything that's going on. You know, people dying at an all-time rate. The water is polluted, and I'm not just talking about like your average lakes, and I'm talking about the oceans, the water you drink, the food you eat, the air. Your car that you driving around is literally polluting the air. If you driving right now, it's literally polluting the air as you speak. Man, all these things are, you know what I'm saying? People are miserable. People killing themselves. Demons running around. And Esau, all he doing is thinking about himself. Man, he's the reason why the earth is in the condition that it's in, man, and it has to be put to a stop. He has to be put in slavery, man. He has to be controlled, or else things are just gonna get worse and worse to the point where Esau literally just kill himself and everybody else with him. I can't do nothing, but we can't do nothing about it. That's why we need Yahawashi to come back. That's why we need Yahawashi to establish a righteous kingdom on this earth, and to put the true judges of the earth that understand and are willing, to humble themselves and say that, look, we out here in the highways and byways, like we ain't shit. We can't do nothing about it. We need Yahawashi. We need the Most High to send a Son to establish things, to bring peace to the earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, this thing, living in this world is hell, man. It's hard. It's real hard, man. If you don't have this truth, then that's the worst possible fate that you could ever receive, man, by Yahawashi. That's why in Hebrews chapter 10 it says it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man. Because if you fall into the hands of the Most High, that is a terrible, frightening, most horrible thing that could ever happen to you. And you can see it in people. You can see it in the things you hear. You know what I'm saying? People receive judgment every day. You know what I'm saying? Like it says in Zephaniah chapter 3, man, the Most High makes his judgment go out every evening, man, or every morning. It's like I'm roughly paraphrasing. But hey, the Most High, man, hey, just like the brothers talked about on at Friday camp. You know what I'm saying? You should be grateful that you an Israelite, if you are an Israelite, according to the, you know what I'm saying? It is a blessing. But man, you know what I'm saying? I've gone on and off of what I'm, you know what I'm saying? But hey, Lord willing, brothers, I'm ready to fight. And with that, I'm gonna say shalom.